"Oh, no," Pop said. "He's the father of one, and I'm the father of the other." "I see. Son and grandson. Rather unique." "You can't say rather unique," Primrose said, gazing at Mr. Candy with almost fervent remonstration. "It's either unique or it isn't." Mr. Candy, the hairs on whose head and hands actually seemed to redden even deeper as the blood rushed to his skin, admitted that of course you couldn't. It was silly of him. He ought to have known better. "Clever girl, our Primrose," Pop said. "You can't get over Primrose." Mr. Candy, acutely embarrassed, started fumbling in his inside jacket pocket for pen and paper. As he did so, his dog collar went slightly askew, cutting against his Adam's apple, which stuck out prominently from his rather scraggy neck. This caused Ma to think that perhaps he was another one of those who didn't get enough to eat, and inquired with earnest solicitude if he wouldn't like a piece of pork pie. "Oh, no. Thanks all the same. I really wouldn't." "Well, I would," Pop said. "Good idea." "I'll get it," Primrose said. "And bring the ketchup," Pop said. Before Primrose came back with a pork pie, a quarter cut, a bottle of tomato ketchup, and several knives and plates, the Reverend Candy said, "And now, may I have the names of the two children? I always like to make sure of the spellings and so on." "Well," Ma said, "Oscar, that's ours, is going to be called Oscar Columbus Septimus DuPont Larkin." Mr. Candy, who seriously thought for one painful moment that he must be having his leg pulled, flushed deeply again and seized on the word Septimus, inquiring, "Septimus, the seventh? You have 7 children?" "Think so," Ma said, laughing richly. "Lose count a bit sometimes, what with little Blenheim and everything." "Blenheim?" Mr. Candy said. "Blenheim? Oh, he's the other one," Ma said. "Mariette's baby. He's going to be called John Churchill Marlborough Blenheim Charlton." "Great heavens! Something wrong?" Ma inquired. It was nothing," Mr. Candy said, so embarrassed again that he actually answered Pop's enthusiastic, "Have a piece of pie, old man. Very good. Ma's own make," with an unexpected yes. After all, he thought he would. Primrose cut the pie with her own hands, placing a big wedge of it on a plate, with a knife, in front of Mr. Candy, at the same time inquiring if he wouldn't like ketchup. Mr. Candy, who was desperately trying to write down the names of Mariette's baby correctly, and in correct order, said he didn't think he would, and took a strong gulp of whisky. Pop, who was dipping his own piece of pie with great relish into a large red pool of ketchup, then remarked that Ma had painted a very nice picture of Blenheim and Mariette the other day. Perhaps Mr. Candy would like to see it. Mr. Candy said he would. "It seems everyone is taking up painting nowadays. My mother paints. Mostly flowers." "Go and fetch the picture, Primrose," Ma said. "There's a dear. It's on the top of the fridge." 2 minutes later, Mr. Candy, abruptly pausing in the act of putting a piece of pork pie into his mouth, found himself gazing at a picture of Mariette entirely in the nude, except for a narrow glimpse of the purple briefs. The baby was asleep slightly to the side of one splendid breast. Ma had been for some time very exercised about the purple briefs, not knowing whether to paint them in or not, in case they might not be understood. Now she thought they looked very nice, and art, she had read somewhere, had to be honest if it was to be anything at all, especially against Mariette's skin, which she had, on this occasion, painted the deep gold colour of a ripe pumpkin. "Think it's anything like her, Mr. Candy?" Pop inquired, with a sort of brisk innocence. Mr. Candy, unacquainted as he was with the sitter, or at least those parts of her so boldly depicted by Ma, was simply crushed to silence, redder than ever. A trembling cube of pork pie jelly stuck to his open lips, faltered there for a few moments, and then went bouncing down his black clerical front, from which Mr. Candy at last retrieved it with fumbling fingers. "Well, anyway, Ma, I'll tell you this," Pop said. "I like 'em better now you've done 'em that gold colour instead of blue." "Well, they did look more real, certainly," Ma admitted. "You're getting better at it, that's what it is, Ma. More experienced," Pop said. I'll tell you what,